Many generations ago, long before the world we know today, a sacred conversation took place. The prophet David, perhaps as a young man, took a journey that we must all take at some point in our lives. It's not a journey across rugged terrain or high mountaintops, but a journey of the soul. David asked in prayer, "What is man that thou art mindful of him, and the Son of Man that thou visitest him? For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor." If you think about it, that is one of the most profound questions ever asked. David must have sensed what the Lord said to Moses.
"And worlds without number have I created, and I also created them for mine own purpose."
Consider this. We see our galaxy, the Milky Way, as a band of stars in the sky. In fact, it's a giant rotating disk 200,000 light years wide. It contains over 200 billion stars, like our own sun, circling slowly around the center. But ours is just one of 125 billion galaxies of different shapes and sizes spinning through space. Yet scientists haven't been able to explain how a single one of these galaxies has been created. So, on this immeasurably small speck in the grand expanse of space, on this tiny planet we call home, what of us? Why do we matter? Who are we that God is mindful of us? So why does who we are and who we may become matter so much to our Father in heaven? Well, the answer to that is precisely because He is our Father. And like our earthly parents, we have the potential to become like our Father in heaven. In fact, that is His purpose. "For behold, this is my work and my glory, to bring to pass the immortality and eternal life of man." Think about that a moment. With all of the majestic suns and stars of space, with the beauty of the world around us, His work and His glory is to bring to pass our immortality and eternal life. In every way that matters, we are His most important creation. And our becoming as He is His greatest work. So what exactly does it mean to become? The dictionary tells us it is to change or grow to be. Yet the message of the gospel is that we can become like our Father in heaven. Having a testimony of who we really are, a spiritual witness that we are, all of us, sons and daughters of heavenly parents, can change the way we see the world around us and how we see ourselves. C.S. Lewis once wrote, "It is a serious thing to live in a society of possible gods and goddesses. To remember that the most uninteresting person you talk to may be a creature, which if you saw it now, you would be strongly tempted to worship." All day long we are in some degree helping each other to one or another of these destinations. It is in the light of these overwhelming possibilities, it is with awe and circumspection proper to them, that we should conduct all our dealings with one another. All friendships, all loves, all play, all politics. There are no ordinary people. You have never talked to a mere mortal. Keys to understanding the concept of becoming are scattered throughout the Scriptures, and it is up to us to find them. One is found in Mosiah 3:19, wherein King Benjamin teaches us that the process of becoming can only be accomplished through the atonement of Christ. In fact, there are stories in the Book of Mormon, the story of the Ammonites, the people of King Benjamin, and the people shortly after the coming of Christ, where their process of becoming led them to a state of having no more desire to do evil, but to do good continually. You see, there is an important distinction between doing and becoming. We can do charitable things without ever being charitable. We can be kind to someone we haven't forgiven. We can go to church, but never truly worship. Do you see the difference? Becoming isn't just doing what we know to be right or true. It's much more than that. Becoming signifies a transformation within. At the end of our days, when we stand before our Maker, it's who we have become that matters most.